following Jesus? What a way to start this session. Nais ko po kayong anyayahan na itanong ito at suriin ang sarili natin sa liwanag ng tanong na ito. Hindi na ako magpapaligoy-ligoy pa, dediretso na ako sa punto ko. Namumuhay ba tayo sa paraang sumusunod tayo kay Jesus? Ang buhay at pamumuhay ba natin ay isang pagsunod sa Kanya? Are we living our life as our conscious way of following Jesus? Often, we are more wanderers than followers. Mas madalas, gumagala, lumalaboy, lumalagalag, o sabihin na natin parang naglalakwatsa lamang tayo. Punta rito, punta roon, pupunta ng isang tao, pupunta ng isang lugar. Madalas tayong nagmamadali para gawin ang ganito, gayong bagay. May kailangan tayong umpisan, may kailangan tayong tapusin. Abala tayo rito, okupado tayo roon, trabaho tayo rito, kayod tayo roon. We are very involved. We experience life as many, many things. We go here, we go there, we do this, we do that. We speak to him, we speak to her. Minsan naiisip natin, paano natin nagagawa ang lahat ng ito? Kung titigil lamang muna tayo, mananahimik at magdinilay, matutuklasan natin, we are often running from one emergency to another. We are so busy, so engaged, so involved. Pilit nating pinaniniwala ang sarili natin na ang mga bagay na pinagkakaapurahan, pinagkakaabalahan natin ay pawang emergencies and urgencies. Yet, if we are asked what we are so busy with, we don't really know. People who wander from one thing to another are very tired, deeply tired. Ang mga tao ng buhay, para sa kanila, ay nagiging isang paghahanap buhay na lamang. Sa halip na isang pamumuhay, ay talaga namang pagod na pagod. Ito ang problema ng marami. Yung iba, ayaw harapin ito, mas lalong ayaw nilang tanggapin ito. Mas gusto nilang i-deny ito maging sa sarili nila. It is not so much that we do so many things, but rather that we do many things while wondering whether anything is happening. Yung tipo bang lagi akong nagmamadali, nagkukumahog, may hinahabol. Pero saan ako napunta at saan ako papunta? Ang dami-dami kong pinagkakaabalahan o ginagawa, pero may nangyari ba? May kinahinatnan ba? Wala. Some people finally stop and give it all up. May nagsabi nga sa akin, "You know, Father, I've been running around, going to a lot of places, doing so many things, working very hard on what I thought to be urgent matters for 10 long years. And nothing happened." With a deep tone of frustration, he said, "Now, I just want to sit there and do nothing. Nothing seems to excite me anymore. It seems that have no interest in life anymore." From wandering to just sitting there. Ang mahabang panahon ng paggagala, paglalaboy, paglalagalag, na nagdulot ng matinding pagod o pagal, ay nauwi na lamang sa just sitting there and doing nothing. Actually, I'm Not just talking about a particular person, I'm now referring to somebody who represents each of us in one way or another, on one level or another. Maraming pagod na. They sit there and do nothing. Nothing excites them anymore. They have no real interest in life. There's no rhythm, no movement, no excitement, no tension. Sometimes there's escape through alcohol, drugs, or sex, but nothing fascinates them. Nothing energizes them. They have moved from wandering to just sitting there. Pagkalipas ng 2 months, nakausap ko uli yung binabanggit kong tao. At ayon sa kanya, nakakapagod din pala ang umupo-upo na lamang. Nakakapagod din pala ang walang ginagawa. Indeed, both those who are wandering and those who are just sitting there are very tired, experiencing real fatigue. Both types of people, the running around ones and just sitting there ones, are not moving anywhere. Kung magiging tapat lamang tayo sa pagsuri ng sarili natin, makikita natin ang sarili natin sa dalawang uri ng taong ito. There's something of the wanderer and something of the sitter in all of us. Kung titingnan ninyo ang mundong ito, makikita ninyo ang mga taong pagod na pagod. At hindi nila sabihin, sumisigaw ang puso nila, I'm tired. There's so much fatigue, so much experience of heaviness, or weariness in this world that we find ourselves sometimes as a wanderer and sometimes as a sitter. It is into this deeply tired world of ours that God sends Jesus to speak the voice of love. Sa series of recollection talks na ito, sama-sama nating pakinggan at tugunan ang paanyaya ni Jesus sa atin na sumunod sa Kanya. Ang mga reflections na isi-share ko sa inyo sa recollection na ito ay hango sa libro ni Henry Nouwen na Following Jesus. I would be quoting Nouwen a lot, really a lot. Much of I will be telling you are direct quotations from his book. Para naman hindi ako paulit-ulit sa pagsasabing according to Henry Nouwen. Kapag may narinig at may nabasa kayong quote, understood na yun ay galing kay Nouwen unless I say otherwise. More often than not, I would refrain from saying according to Henry Nouwen. Paminsan-minsan ko lamang po ito sasabihin, promise. The voice of love is the voice that tells us, follow me. Tinatawag tayo ng Panginoong Hesus na sumunod sa Kanya. Huwag lamang gumala, huwag lamang magpalaboy-laboy, huwag lamang umupo at tumunganga. Once we hear the voice calling us to follow Him, things often fall into place. Instead of moving in many different directions, suddenly, we have focus. Nalalaman natin kung saan tayo tutungo. Nagiging malinaw sa atin ang pupuntahan natin. Suddenly, that deep burden we experienced vanishes because we have heard the voice of love. Kapag wala tayong focus, kapag wala tayong direksyon, kahit anong layo pa ang pilit nating inaabot, at dahil sa dami ng pinagkakaabalahan natin para punuin ang sarili natin ng mga achievements and accomplishments, but when we have no one to follow, we are empty. yung empty feeling na ini-express nung taong nakausap ko. Ang dami-dami kong pinagkakaabalahan at ginagawa, pero may nangyari ba? May kinahinatnan ba? Wala. Yan yung feeling of emptiness. Yet, when we discover that this voice of love calling us and telling us, follow me, everything becomes different. The life that seemed so dull, so boring, so exhausting, suddenly is a life that has a direction. Ang layunin po ng recollection na ito ay tulungan tayo, ikaw at ako, na marinig ang tinig ng pag-ibig. To hear the voice of love whispering in our hearts, follow me. Nililinaw ni Henry Nouwen ang layunin ng kanyang libro. To guide us from restless wandering to joyful following. From being bored people just sitting there, doing nothing, to being excited because we have heard a voice. Ang tinig na tinutukoy natin na hindi sumisigaw, hindi ito namimilit, hindi nito pinagpipilitan ang sarili sa atin. Sapagkat ang tinig na ito ay tinig ng pag-ibig. It doesn't push or pull. Love is very gentle. Love is very sensitive. May magandang kwento sa first book of Kings, chapter 19, verses 9 to 13. Minumungkahi ko po na basahin ninyo, hindi lamang ang passage na ito, kundi ang buong chapter 19 ng first book of Kings. Nasa may bukana ng isang kuweba si Prophet Elijah, na habang nakipag-usap sa Panginoon Diyos, ay sinabihan na pumunta at tumayo sa bundok ng Horeb, sapagkat daraan doon ang Panginoon Diyos. There is thunder, and the Lord is not in the thunder. There is earthquake, and the Lord is not in the earthquake. There is fire, and the Lord is not in the fire. According to the story, Elijah encountered God in a light, silent sound. He heard God in a still, small voice. Narinig niya ang Panginoon sa isang mahina at malumanay na tinig. Indeed, the voice of love is very gentle, very sensitive. It can be very quiet. It is sometimes very hard to hear. Pero actually, hindi na natin kailangang hanapin pa ang tinig ng pag-ibig. Bakit? Sapagkat nasa loob na natin ito. Nangungusap na ito sa puso natin. It is already in us. You may have already heard it. Start trying to hear that voice. Tumahimik, maglaan ng ilang tahimik na sandali para marinig, mapakinggan ang mahina at malumanay na tinig na nangungusap sa atin. Listen, it says, I love you and calls you by name. It says, "Come, come, follow me." Mahalagang bahagi po ng recollection na ito ang pananahimik at pakikinig. Hindi sa sinasabi ni Padre Osong, kundi sa pinahayag ng tinig ng pag-ibig. Kaya wag lang ninyong panoorin at pakinggan ang video na ito. I'm asking you to do your part. Ang role ko sa recollection na ito ay gabayan lamang kayo. Sa pakikinig sa tinig ng pag-ibig, I can't do the listening for you. 10% lamang bahagi ko sa recollection na ito, 90% ang sa inyo. Ang pananahimik at pakikinig. Get quiet and spend some time trying to hear that still, small voice, the voice of love. Let us end with a prayer. Lord, be with me today and guide me in this recollection. Listen to my confusion and help me to know how to live it. I do not know the words. I do not know the way. Show me the way. You are the God of silence. Help me to listen attentively to your still small voice in a noisy world. Lord, I want to be with you because I know you are peace. I know you are joy. Help me to be a peaceful and joyful person. These are the fruits of living close to you. Bring me close to you, dear Lord. Amen. Let us end this first part of our recollection and prepare ourselves for the next part by singing and praying the song, God of Silence.
Me to journey to my heart where He awaits. Oh Lord, I hear you calling tenderly. To you I come to gaze at the beauty of your face. I cannot see. To rest in your embrace I cannot feel, to dwell in your love, hurting but sweet, to be with you, to glimpse eternity.
child, this darkness isn't emptiness. For here I mold your heart unto my image. Painfully you long to see the self you yearn to be, but fear to know the world from which you free.